got what happened to every LeBron stopper. Now I'm gonna just let y'all know something. There is no LeBron James stopper. There's no such thing as a LeBron stopper. Like, whoever gonna stop LeBron? And I keep hearing y'all on the internet, this been going viral lately. People keep saying LeBron James don't got a bag. The all-time leading scorer don't have a bag. Like, how do y'all sound? Like, I don't even know what a bag means. Are y'all talking about Kyrie dribble handles and stuff like that? They don't talk about Kyrie in the GOAT conversations. And his bag is unlimited. Who cares if LeBron James got a bag or not? He the top five greatest player to ever play the game. Some people got him at 1. Some people think he the GOAT. Some people got him at 2, 3, 4, or 5. Like, they don't got Kyrie up that high. So who give a damn about having a bag and you can do a bunch of dribble moves and all that? Like, nobody care about that. That's 2K talk. Like, who cares? But we about to get to the video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell so you can get notified when I drop another banger. And I fuck with Kyrie. I ain't mean to throw a Kyrie shot. I was just trying to drive the point home, Kyrie. You get what I'm saying? I ain't trying to throw no shots at you. You my guy. I fuck with Kyrie. But let's get to it.
Through 22 seasons, LeBron James has seen it all. Every defensive scheme in the book, he's already faced it and beat it multiple times. And over the years, there's a long list of individuals who have been given the label of LeBron stopper. But the truth is, most of them never stood a chance.
James on the drive!
Yeah, Bron.
Come on, head!
That's too easy.
But while most LeBron stoppers were frauds, some of them actually...
Yo, I remember the Lance Stevenson and LeBron James rivalry. That was the funniest... Bro, that was the funniest rivalry of all time. The Indiana Pacers and the Miami Heat.
To play. So which ones were real? Which ones were fake? This is what happened to every LeBron stopper.
Like, LeBron was such a good player, you know. I was trying to do anything to get him frustrated, and I was trying anything.
Like previously said, LeBron James has seen it all in this league, and this guy, he's a part of the reason why. He didn't have the size, the strength, or any defensive attribute to contend with LeBron James. But Lance Stevenson set himself apart by being unserious. His goal was to get in the head of LeBron James, and he would do quite literally anything to accomplish that goal. Throughout the 2013 and 2014 playoffs against Miami, Lance did it all, and
like, what
he
are you
even thought he was
doing
doing something.
Me, I think it's a sign of weakness, because he never used to say nothing to me. I'm going to do something to get you married. Now he's trying to get to me, so I feel like it's a weakness. I feel like I'm doing something right and I'm getting under his skin.
Lance, shut the hell up, man. You ain't really getting under LeBron's skin, bro.
In the 2013 series,
he don't even take him serious,
the
man.
Pacers to advance in 7 games, and while he was more quiet in 2014, they still didn't stand a chance. Were Lance Stevenson's antics effective? Absolutely not, but at least they became iconic. Even when these two met up again 4 years later in the 2018 playoffs, Stevenson was no match, with LeBron putting up a series for the ages against Indiana. But who would have thought that these two would end up being teammates just a year later?
Lance Stevenson, what a pass! Throw it down, LeBron!
Now that's a great ending to this story.
Mentioned Marcus Morris. This is a guy who went out and called his shot against LeBron James the day before.
In the 2018 playoffs, LeBron James was an unstoppable force. But what happens when an unstoppable force meets a self-proclaimed immovable object? Before Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals, Marcus Morris of the Boston Celtics called himself the best defender against LeBron in the league outside of Kawhi Leonard. And to everyone's surprise, he stood by that statement in Game 1 and proved himself right. LeBron had his worst game of the entire postseason, and it was at the hands of Marcus Morris and friends. While LeBron got his in the next game with a 42-point triple-double, Morris did a strong job on him defensively again, and the Celtics were up 2-0 in the series. With Cleveland's season on the line in Game 3, LeBron turned it up. He scored 27 points in his game on just 12 shots. There was nothing anybody could do, and that included Marcus Morris.
We definitely watched a ton of film. You know, personally, I think I did a job defensively against LeBron. I don't think, he was just too comfortable when I was guarding him. I just wasn't disciplined, man.
In Game 4, LeBron dominated Boston yet again. 44 points on 61%.
44 on 61% from the field? No, that's crazy.
To even up the series, but Boston took back advantage in Game 5. With the season on the line, LeBron James took it to a level that the Boston Celtics and Marcus Morris just didn't have. The Celtics tried everything, but there was no match for LeBron James, who took over in Game 7, playing all 48 minutes as he secured a spot in the NBA Finals for the 8th consecutive year. There were times where he held his own, but Morris was ultimately overwhelmed after proclaiming himself as one of the LeBron stoppers.
He really is a talented player in this league. So
Jimmy Buckets.
When the Chicago Bulls.
Oh yeah, to all the Jimmy Butler fans, I want to know where playoffs Jimmy went at, because he played for the Warriors this past season. I don't know where Jimmy Butler went at. Everybody kept saying playoff Jimmy, and I was looking for him. I couldn't find him. You know, is Jimmy Butler overrated, chat? Y'all let me know in the comment section. I don't know. He probably is. Who knows? But all I know is Jimmy Butler. Playoff Jimmy don't exist. I don't know where y'all got that from.
The Heat in the 2013 playoffs, Jimmy Butler was the new kid on the block. While he hadn't yet developed into a great player, he was ultra competitive and always brought it on defense. And without Derrick Rose here in this series, the Bulls needed every ounce of that competitive nature from Jimmy for a shot at bringing down the Miami Heat. In Game 1, Jimmy Butler was outstanding defensively against LeBron James, hype now buzzing around his name as the new LeBron stopper. But Jimmy knew the truth. You don't stop LeBron James by yourself.
You know, stopping a guy like that. So when people say, oh, you shut down LeBron, you stopped LeBron. No, I didn't. And if anything, it was me plus 4 other guys that I have behind me.
Defending LeBron was certainly a team effort, as Tom Thibodeau made it a point to throw everything at LeBron, which included Jimmy Butler. But after 5 games in a quiet series for LeBron by his standards, the Heat still moved on. But Jimmy has certainly shown a lot through these 5 games as a possible LeBron stopper. In 2015, Jimmy made yet another strong case, giving LeBron more troubles after 2 more years of development.
Okay.
But as it always seemed to play out, LeBron was getting the last laugh in this one.
James for the win. It's gone. LeBron James at the buzzer.
There go that man.
Better offense. So often that's the story when defending LeBron. But real quick, I have to give a shout out to today's sponsor, Bear Mattress, where you can head to bearmattress.com.
I don't want no Bear Mattress.
Use my code WillSoTrill to get 40% off your mattress. You can't understate. Years have passed with both players now on new teams. LeBron James chasing his 4th championship with the Lakers now at age 35. Jimmy seeking his first with the Miami Heat at age 30. But 5 years later, it was like nothing had changed for LeBron, as he got the best of Jimmy like never before. In this series, Butler was the primary defender for the Miami Heat on LeBron, but LeBron was getting whatever he wanted in this matchup. Another Finals MVP for the King, and one of his so-called stoppers put to rest. But Jimmy's toughness.
To all the LeBron haters out there, that championship do count. Cause y'all be trying to discredit and say the bubble championship don't count because there wasn't no fans and all that kind of stuff. Man, y'all can't take that away from that man. If he accomplished it, he accomplished it. Y'all just gotta stop hating on LeBron, man. Where all the LeBron hate be coming from? You know, y'all be hating like crazy on my man. Y'all be saying he's not clutch. Y'all say he's a playoff choker. Y'all say all kind of stuff. Well, I ain't gonna say a playoff choker, because if you just say that, you haven't been watching LeBron. Y'all say he 4-6 in the finals. Yeah, he 4-6 in the finals, but it's a lot of context that go into that. Like, it wasn't just he was just getting blown off the floor 24/7. Like, sometimes he ain't even had no help. Like 2018, for example, who was he supposed to turn to? He could have snatched Game 1 from the Golden State Warriors if J.R. Smith wasn't high, you know. But hey, who knows, man? Like, he could have easily. How many rings y'all think LeBron gonna finish his career with? You think he gonna get another ring before he retire? Let me know.
This has earned him so much respect from LeBron throughout all their battles.
And to be able to go against a fierce competitor like that is something I'll look back on when I'm done playing, but like, I miss those moments.
The last game you guys played when the Cavs came here, I don't say what people were saying, yo, DeMar the new LeBron stopper.
In 2015, the Atlanta Hawks were the NBA's biggest surprise, a team who had 4 players make an All-Star appearance. But it was their guy who didn't make an All-Star appearance making the headlines in March for what he did against LeBron defensively. That guy was DeMar Carroll, who was ready to take on the challenge of defending LeBron James in the Eastern Conference Finals. And credit to Carroll, who gave it everything he had. LeBron averaged 30 in the series, but not on his usual efficiency. He had found a way to limit LeBron in one category, but he hadn't stopped anything, as Atlanta was swept in a series where Kyrie Irving hardly even played. But that wasn't the last time LeBron would see DeMar Carroll in the Eastern Conference Finals, because the next year Carroll made his way to Toronto. While he stood his ground in 2015, that LeBron stopper talk was over this year.
James on the drive.
LeBron went on to dominate the series against Toronto.
26-87
wasn't the LeBron stopper they were hoping for, but the Raptors were about to add a new player to do the job next season. And that player was PJ Tucker. At the 2017 trade deadline, the Toronto Raptors knew they needed to make a big move that could put them over Cleveland in the Eastern Conference. And what bigger move is there than bringing in a strong defensive player who can handle LeBron James? But there was one problem. He couldn't stop LeBron James. This Raptors team had 2 supposed LeBron stoppers, and they still got absolutely destroyed by him in his series. 36 points per game in a sweep. LeBron killed PJ Tucker, and he didn't get put on a t-shirt, he got put on a meme. You know this one got remixed a few times.
Of everyone on Golden State, fate of the universe on the line. I want
Iguodala.
In the 2015 finals, LeBron James found himself in a tough position. There was no Kevin Love, and after a Game 1 injury, there was no Kyrie Irving. If LeBron wanted to bring this title home to Cleveland, he had to do it all and then some. And by Game 3 of this series, he had done that. The Cavs with a 2-1 lead over the Warriors. But in Game 4, Steve Kerr made a change to the starting lineup, bringing in Andre Iguodala for Andrew Bogut. A small ball lineup with Draymond Green out playing the 5, and Andre Iguodala would take over the defensive responsibilities against LeBron James. And this completely changed the series because the Warriors went on to win the next 3 games to close out Cleveland in 6, and the finals MVP was given to Andre Iguodala, who received the award for his defensive efforts against LeBron James, as LeBron's numbers were noticeably dipped when Iggy was on the floor. LeBron averaged 36 points per game on the series, but the poor efficiency was attributed to Andre Iguodala and the Warriors' team effort in defending him. But of course, the next year, LeBron got him back.
Blocked by James. Yeah! That block is iconic. I don't care what y'all say.
Kawhi Leonard is your guy, and probably the guy that his peers fear the most.
As a perimeter defender, Kawhi Leonard is the absolute best of this generation. Nobody has done it quite like him, and nobody has defended LeBron James quite like him. Most remember his 2014 performance against James, but the LeBron stopper talks began in the 2013 NBA Finals. Because through the first 3 games of that series, he was giving LeBron James nightmares, and this was Kawhi at just 21 years old. And of course, everyone remembers this LeBron reaction to seeing Kawhi check back into Game 5. Of course, LeBron would eventually find his game in the series and take down the San Antonio Spurs to win the NBA title, but 2014 didn't look so good for the King. As always, it was a series where LeBron got his, putting up impressive numbers, but the Heat lost in 5 games, and when defended by Kawhi Leonard, LeBron was shooting significantly worse. 34%. That also doesn't include all the scoring opportunities that Kawhi took away from LeBron in the first place and all the turnovers that he forced on LeBron as well. And for these efforts, he was named the Finals MVP of 2014. It seems like limiting LeBron James is a good way to win this award. Kawhi Leonard is truly a special defender, as after this series he went on to win the Defensive Player of the Year award in 2015 and 2016, while also developing into a superstar on the offensive end. If there is any player to ever be a LeBron stopper, Kawhi Leonard is the one and only. And of course, the honorable mention is the Spurs air conditioning unit in 2014. What better way to stop LeBron James than completely taking him out of the game with cramps? It was a 2-point game late into the 4th quarter when LeBron had to be walked off the court. The Spurs then went on a 16-3 run in the final 4 minutes of the game. The San Antonio Spurs really had the 2 greatest LeBron stoppers on this one night. Some defenders tried to outmuscle him. Others
Damn, Spurs, y'all stupid that low. Y'all gotta cut the air conditioner off. They gotta cut the air conditioner off to stop LeBron. That's crazy work, man. Y'all was cheating. That was planned. That was an inside job, man. I don't want y'all to believe otherwise.
to outthink him, and some just tried to annoy him. But none of them could stop LeBron James, except for one, because Kawhi Leonard was the one that actually made LeBron James look human. And he didn't just do it for a game or a single series, he did it consistently. He earned that label of LeBron stopper, and so did his teammate.
Air conditioner, AC. But yeah, man, we finna get out of here. If y'all enjoyed that reaction video, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Who y'all think the real LeBron stop is, man? I ain't gonna lie, Kawhi Leonard, he did the best job by far, for sure. But yeah, he had LeBron James mad as fuck him checking back into the game. He said, but yeah, I'm out of here, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button because it helps me get into the algorithm. And if you made it to the end of this video, comment the GOAT emoji because you are the GOAT. I'm out of here, man.